Welcome to another Get Ready Traders live session. I am your host, Luis Rodriguez, and I am excited you're here. Today we are doing live technical analysis and stepping right into the futures market. Whether it's NASDAQ, gold, US 30, or even crypto, we will be looking for the best trading opportunities as they set up in real time. If this is your first time here, buckle up. The market moves really fast, and we'll be breaking it all down with a clear, efficient approach in 90 minutes or less. Before we get started, do me a huge favor. Hit that like, subscribe, and share this session so other traders like you can join us. I really appreciate your support. All right, the markets are moving, familia, so let's get started and enjoy the session. What's going on, familia? What's going on? Your friend, your educator, Luis Rodriguez, live on a Sunday to take a look at the market and get ready for our upcoming week, familia. What's going on? It's a very slow start. We are going to be looking at what's coming in the next few hours. Hey, what's up? The market will open very soon, but it doesn't matter. The Bitcoin has been moving. Just want to see the market structure, familia, and let's see the potential setups and potential moves of the market, going through the news event and everything that is going to happen this week. I always do that every Sunday. I always prepare myself for the week, take a look at what's coming. Only takes a few hours to get ready. So let's say tomorrow, nothing. Tuesday, core PPI, we got some red folders, not major ones. Still red, but not very concerned about those. Let's see, Wednesday, 26. Thursday, nothing. Friday, nothing. Okay, so it's gonna be one of those weeks again that there's not a lot of movement in the market for the US dollar, with the exception of Wednesday, that there's gonna be unemployment claims for the US dollar. And why the US dollar? Because I'm only trading things that are moving against the US dollar. So Wednesday, Tuesday, and everything else not so crazy. Okay, that should be all right. We can deal with that. All right, let me take a quick look at NAS, where we at and where we can potentially go. Let me turn off some of this stuff. Okay, and I'm going to just leave that on. And obviously going to the 4-hour time frame, I want to see the bigger picture. Where am I? Oh, nice pullbacks. I'm gonna remove all this junk, remove all the drawings. All right, let's see. Wow, there was some nice rejection out of this area. Wow. I don't know. You know what? I want to highlight this. This is a key point here. There's a lot of stuff going on. I want to highlight it here, and I want to put a text to it. Okay, just a reminder. I want to make sure that I always remember that. Nice rejection out of there. That was a very strong rejection. Back in there. Okay. All right. So definitely in a downtrend. Not major events going on. I haven't seen edit waves where I'm on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I've edit wave 5. So pushing the market back up. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. So going into the 1 hour time frame. Let's see. So it is, as again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Big rejection. It's totally fine. Pushing the market up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I want to say 5 will be around here. So I'm gonna watch this area too. That 50%. And I'm gonna change this. Minor. Okay. And I am going to start. Let's see. Past the 88%, almost at 100% by a hair. It's still valid for me. So now from here to here to here. Okay, 161.80. Perfect area, so that's good. That is for NAS. So do it again. Number 2, 2, 3. Oh, I almost had a 50%, which is valid. Okay, so we're gonna get an estimate of where number 5 is going. Okay. Okay, so boom. Based on this, it's supposed to come at least to 100%. And it will be valid if it goes to 130%. So yeah, almost to that 50% of this fair value gap. This isn't an imbalance. It's big. With looking at the 1 hour place, 1 hour time frame, that big imbalance there. Tell us basically it's coming back into this. Okay. And this is the projection for the week. Okay. Week time. It can happen before Wednesday. But in case of this thing decide to open hardly, like super loop, super down, then we can modify this. Or it could be already all the way up. Give me a sec. What time is it? 5:15. Oh, give me a second. I gotta look at something here. Okay. That's over the weekend data. So I like to see. Ooh. What happened to US tech over the weekend? And so far, when the market opens, you're gonna see this many points on the market going up. This is where you can see the data of NAS of what happened over the weekend. This is not data that is accessible for average traders or anyone out there that is trying to do some trading. So okay, let's see. So that's on the 4 hours, coming down a little bit, but you will see the market a little bit higher when it opens. So you might see these already taking action. Okay. Let me read this a little bit. So Asia came, okay. New York came down, creating all of this. In the 4 hour time frame, found a very strong support here, which is highly respected. I am going to highlight that here too. I want to see if price, just for the heck of it, is gonna come and try to retest this. But this is a very important area that the price respected quite well. I'm gonna keep that there just to remind this key area. I'm gonna lower it down a little bit. There. Okay. Price came here, boom, responded. But here, all of this was killing everybody that was sitting on opening transactions there. It killed everyone and then pushed the market back up. Was that enough is the question. That's why the market is gonna start higher when it opens the next hour. So what's going on, Josh, Angie? What's up? Hello, everyone. It's a type of candle here that is not very clear, but we call it doji. Doji is supposed to have a much smaller wig, but when you see the market reacting like that to the downside so strong, it means that in this area there was heavy sellers by Friday. So you will see a reaction trying to fill this wick again, but you will find more sellers around here trying to push the market back down. That's gonna be the first line of reaction in that area. All right, but in the long term, I'm giving you the roadmap for NAS, making an 8-way 5, pushing it all the way up to here, this area. Okay, we're gonna save that and keep it there. Now going to the 15-minute time frame, we will see a lot more than just that. We are definitely trading above the daily VWAP, so we got to focus in buying the market, and every time it comes down into this area, buy the market again. Okay, just prepare yourself for tonight, Asia and London, to the upside. All right, so whatever you do, familia, put your stop losses below this area. Anything you do, make sure you put your stop losses below this area, because if it does break this, the rundown will be very strong to the downside. Why do I say that? Because you have all this here to fill all the way up to here. This is a very wide area to fill. And again, it's not gonna go in one shot, like boom, one candle. No, it's gonna go doing, clean trading all the way down, fair pricing, go all the way down slowly. But that's a long way to go down, okay? If it does break this point. But I believe it's gonna go higher. It's gonna go higher, at least to the average price of this range here. So you can buy the market on a pullback, obviously on a fair value gap pullback. Even if it goes back into the daily VWAP, just buy the market, pushing the market up. That's what I'm saying. You gotta go like this, and you gotta go like this. It's a good entry for NAS when market opens. All right, I'll keep that. So as the market open, I'm gonna open my top step and trade that. For Take Profit Trader, I will be funded tomorrow. My 4 accounts after burning 24 150 accounts because of the issues we had last week. Starting already. I got funded in 3 days, and I have to wait 5 days. 5 days will be on Tuesday. But I just have to open one transaction of $1 per account. I'm done. And funded again with Top Step. I'm already funded and trading like crazy. Not sure how about their payouts. It's never got paid by them, but I'm making money. I'm not gonna withdraw any money from them. I was just reading a few things, and I think the way they handle the drawdowns is a lot better than Take Profit Trader. I will be maxing out those profits in those accounts. Since I don't care, I'm honestly not gonna withdraw any money. I'm going to bring it as high as I can. Let's see how far I can go. Doubling and tripling those buffers. So these are 50Ks. I'm gonna bring them probably like to 12, 10K, and then withdraw and keep a big buffer. Because one of the things that I read is that once you withdraw 50%, that's the first payment, 50%, they move the drawdown to 0. So whatever you have above that will be your drawdown. So I want to get a good chunk, at least 4,000 or 5,000, and then keep it like that at all times. Anything I do above or below, above that, will be with money for withdrawal. And I'll keep doing that with that profit, just in case something happened with Take Profit Trader. And if you guys recommend any other prop firms out there that are good and they pay, let me know. I'll be more than happy to take them. All right, so that is for NAS. That was pretty quick. Just seeing the reaction of this. And now let's take a look at gold. Let's do a gold. Remove all draw. God. It's a pretty crazy busy weekend for me. Didn't really get even nearby the computer until today. It's good to start the week fresh, you know. Can't be attached to the computers all the time. Alright, let's see. This is gold, familia, going to the 4-hour time frame. Oh yeah, doing a correction. Still doing a correction. You guys see here. I would buy gold only if it comes down to these areas here. Only if it goes there. And I would put my stop loss there and aim to this point. Alright. And why? Because it's doing an A, B, C, D. So it needs to move up. Gold needs to move up. He's doing a correction, right? So he needs to complete that cycle there. That will be a very nice swing. Only if he comes to the edge of this shot. If you break the second support here, then it will be targeting probably the lowest point of that correction. There's nothing really happening to do that kind of move. I don't think gold will like collapse so strong to the downside unless something drastic happens. It's a long way, and not so much, but I would love to take this and buy gold, because if we do, then gold will move up to the upside. Okay, that is a very nice trade on gold. If we break this point, downside, but if it comes down to this execution, to the upside. All right, that's in the 4-hour time frame. That's a big long run. Okay, familia. Again, this is our first swing trade. Swing for intra, even intra is good. Even for intraday is good. But wait for price to come to you. Okay, don't get desperate on gold. You think it's a triangle? It is a triangle. So a lot more to be technical about this. 5 points. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's doing one. It's 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. It's doing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And if you go into the much lower time frame, you will see 5 points and headed way doing zigzags. Zigzag down, zigzag up, zigzag down, zigzag up. I see a zigzag pushing the market up right now. I hope he comes and execute this to push the market up. Will be a very nice trade. All right, so saving that, I'll keep it like that. US 30. Let's see US 30. US 30, 4 hours. US 30, it is in a downtrend right now, but it needs to find fuel. I like this point for US 30 to push back up. Watch for US 30 in these points here. This here and this here. This area, actually it's an area, complete huge area here. Watch for those areas, okay? Because US 30 can potentially keep pushing down, but when it finds a position here, 1, 2, it will be the third time here, potentially pushing the market again back up. Okay? Honestly, I would love to buy US 30 again. Mainly here. Put my stop loss there. Targeting that. 1, 2. That's okay. Let's see on negative waves where we are still in an uptrend on the negative waves. This might be a temporary correction, but I can see US 30 pushing higher again. Okay. That's the negative wave 5 complete. Like this is a correction, and this here's a negative wave 5 pushing the market down. No, hold on, let me see. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, pushing the market down. So it can go lower. It can go lower. But we gotta watch for this areas. Because at the end it will do another zigzag. 3, 5, 3, 5. Okay. So A, B, C. And I would love to see US 30 going back and how it's going to complete that B correction. But it's definitely going to go higher. But if you want to catch it, make sure that you come and understand that the price will come into this area, okay? Saving that. And let's just wait for the market to open, familia. All right. Any questions? Any other instruments you guys wanted to analyze? Bitcoin. Bitcoin's gonna continue to collapse. Still in a downtrend. Okay. So probably will go back into. That's a long way. 94. It's definitely gonna go higher. I got some news of a pretty intense trader that he said that apparently is supposed to go to 250K soon. So let's just wait to see her reaction. He said before December. 250K. I don't know. I don't think so, but we will see. But it's a good opportunity to buy Bitcoin. Buy the Bitcoin. I'm gonna buy it in a much lower area. If I see it going back into the 70s, right here, I will definitely buy Bitcoin. But for now, nothing. I'm gonna put an alarm. Already came to the 80s. Wow. I want to say around here. If we break this again, already came to 80. Wow. People must be scared. Know a person that lost 364,000 on Bitcoin. That hurts. Bitcoin, if you're looking now on an intraday, it's doing a negative wave 3, pushing the market up. So it's gonna come back down, at least here, before going to the upside again. Back to the 90s. This is for intraday, okay? Technically speaking, number 4 shouldn't be so low, but it looks good there. Let's wait for this to finish and then at least back to 85, 86, 84, and then buy Bitcoin, okay? I'll put another alarm here. Make sure you buy Bitcoin when it comes down, not where it is right now. It needs to come down hard, and it can go lower. You know, as I said, this week usually Bitcoin, and I mentioned it before, the Bitcoin goes very low. I talked about it for months, and I said it every single. You guys can see the recording. I mentioned it. That week before the holiday, the Turkey Day in the United States, cryptos tend to go down. But then, to the moon, like hard. December, end of December, by January time, you're gonna need a telescope to see the Bitcoin. But the lowest it gets, if it goes even lower, buy it. Sorry. What's up? Yeah. right. All right, familia. I'll talk to you guys later. I think that's all for now, and we're gonna get in tomorrow morning. Okay, familia.